Hi guys, I'm Nazar from the upcoming. It's lovely to speak to you both today.
Nice to meet you.
So, if I could start with you, Mandy, how does it feel to have all your hard work kind of pay off by seeing this come to screen?
Absolutely surreal in a beautiful way. I think I had so many moments of tears last night at the premiere. The carpet was not red, it was green, but being on that and just looking around at all of the, sea of media and the wonderful people involved. And people kept asking me the same question, which is like, how do you feel? And I'm like, I can't, never in a million years did I ever imagine this. And I'm just so grateful. It's really been a beautiful experience to be a part of this.
And Brittany, obviously, for you playing Mandy, can you tell me, were you kind of familiar with her work, with her podcast before you stepped into this role? And I do know that you're particularly a fan of crime genre anyway.
I think what I love about it is like the puzzle piece and the feeling that like you can somehow make a difference. Maybe I love that sort of control aspect too. And so I was very familiar with Mandy's podcast. It was given to me by a friend saying, this is definitely the next podcast that you need to listen to. And so I was familiar with the case, but specifically with Mandy and her journalism and just everything that she had done. So I was a big fan going into this.
And Mandy, obviously being on set and having your own chair, I believe, as well. What was that like for you?
Thank you for asking about the chair because that was a big moment for me. I cried. I did because it was just I'm a huge fan of all of these people involved. I've been a huge fan of Brittany since we've been teenagers. So this entire experience has just been incredibly surreal and rewarding. And I went through a lot of hardship getting this story out there and investigating it for years. When it felt like a lot of people didn't want me investigating it, and this has just been a very beautiful way to celebrate the end of something really hard and make something great out of it and make art out of it.
Brittany, obviously, for you coming in and playing Mandy, how did that come about and what made you want to take on that role? And then how did you prepare to play her?
I mean, what really interested me about it was that I really, really am so inspired by women who are not fitting the traditional archetype that you see in movies and TV, specifically in like boss, situations where they have to wear a pencil skirt and get the job done and they're mean and, all these different things. You can be this sort of like really great duality of getting the job done, so intelligent and also wear pink and love Taylor Swift. Like I just loved Mandy as a person. And I just felt like it was so important for little girls to see that you can be unique and be who you truly are and still shed light and bring justice to a really important issue. And I just thought it was such a piece of this whole ensemble that needed to be seen. And I was really honored that they trusted me in playing such an important part.
What was it like, obviously, for both of you, being on set with Patricia Arquette, Jason Clarke, brilliant ensemble cast, and then seeing the story come to life because of your actions as a podcaster?
I had a very surreal, kind of an out of body experience when I saw Jason Clarke for the first time on set. I have seen the real Alex Murdaugh in life several times, and I had like a physical sweating, shaking reaction when I saw him on set because he just embodied the entire presence of Alex Murdaugh in a way that I've just never seen before. And like Brittany and I were saying, because he was embodying the character so much, he did not like our character. So, because that's real life. So he would kind of scowl.
He said he did that on purpose, where I was like, oh my God, you really did. Yeah, no, he did.
He's a genius.
Helped me a lot.
Right. Because it gets you into the like, yeah, this is what this is about.
Yeah.
Like, right. He's so brilliant. But I mean, we couldn't ask for a better cast, crew. Everybody who was working on this show was just absolutely fantastic and committed to telling the truth of the story and also honoring the victims in the same way, and also being very sensitive toward the fact that this is a real story. I think that everybody knew, and as you've said so many times, like creators of the show really put that at the forefront and really made sure that the reason why we were there was not to exploit anything, but to tell a really powerful story.
Coming into this, what was your favourite scene that you filmed? I mean, I think actually it was the boat crash that started all the series of, you know, investigations through journalists. But for you, what in particular kind of stood out as a scene that you adored playing?
My favorite scenes to portray were the scenes with Sandy, with Rhoda, who played Sandy. I think their relationship, the real Sandy and Mandy's relationship, was so important, and it really showed, you know, the testament to Mandy's character in terms of why she was so doggedly going after the truth is because there were people like Sandy that needed answers. And so getting to work with Rhoda, who played Sandy, it was such an honor for both of us to be these real life people who were in this terrible situation. And there was a beautiful friendship that was formed because of that. And so, yeah, it was just an honor to get to play in those scenes.
I think it's so beautifully authentic, and that is partly because also we have you on board, Mandy.
Thank you.
So what do you hope that viewers will take away when they watch this?
There's just so many deeper lessons with the Murdaugh saga that were not really covered or touched upon during the entire chaos when the world was watching the case. And one of those is that a journalist like me can stand up to the system and can expose powerful people. And I think that that's a lesson that everybody could see right now, especially Americans could should be seeing right now. I think that there's lots of good messages with our character of a woman standing up against the system and what happens when that happens.
Listen, guys, thank you so much for speaking to me. It's a brilliant series.
Thank you.
I enjoyed it and hope everyone enjoys it as much as me. Thank you so much for speaking.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.